Lead me to the cross where your pure blood poured out, to the place where you demonstrated your love by letting your pure blood pour out, to the cross where you were crucified under that sign that read King of the Jews, to the cross where you willingly stretched your hands and allowed man to drive the nails straight through. You know, I couldn't imagine bearing that pain while knowing later that
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may tread me in the dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like the moons, just like the suns, with the certainty of tides, just like the hopes springing high.
When was the last time you chose you? Gave yourself permission to say yes and meant it?
How many times have you told yourself no? Explain that you could never do it. Yesterday in algebra.
Last week in basketball tryouts. Whenever it was that you last doubted yourself and said that it just wasn't worth it.
Let that be the last time.
Let that be the last time.
When I first met you, we were just friends. But then our love became to be true. I gave you my heart, soul, and mind to only find out that it all would change in time. We would last forever. I never seen we would ever depart. We was always with one another. But somehow division sat in the heart. I trusted you, I trusted them. But my mind and soul could not see. I never knew love.
My poem is called Enough. She needed something to express, get off her chest. She's a bold individual, so to not say how it is, she wouldn't be who she was. To feel how she felt, on her knees she kneeled, wanting God to heal her from this temptation. My goodness gracious, Lord, give her strength. The role he played to get inside her head, just to get inside her mind. She didn't want to lose out, but she didn't want this just to be one night. She wanted more. She wanted...
Knowing you are just what I've learned, and I'll keep on learning from. Love is perceived, that means realize. How love is experienced, that means personal. Every year with you, I know. This walk, trip, odyssey, love can be said and spelled with cause, purpose, or heartache, sadness. On this walk has weakened me some. With your emotional strength,
determination, education, habilitation, communication, frustration, qualification, destination, specialization, so that I can get qualification, stop with all these accusations, dictation, fixation, so I can go to all these organizations to help build our community and unify our nations. This is supposed to be the land of the free, not all this humiliation, starvation, pollution, infections, all these different situations. Then there's conversation about getting us.
Ruby Bridges was only six. People tried to
immunization to
hit her
kill
with
our
sticks.
brothers
Hateful words all at her throne, hate to all with her skin tone. She went to school on her own. The kids all left, she was alone. She wants to learn everything in life, but she goes to school with strife. Ruby was brave and learned at school with just one teacher who was cool. Her teacher smiles, but Ruby sees her fear and uncertainty. Ruby does her best to stand tall and not let fear make her fall, ignoring hate coming from the crowd. Ruby makes her country proud. In fear and ignorance, people stayed until Ruby showed the way. Be respectful and do what's right, and then peace will be in sight.